Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished all of my cleanup except for two rooms, one that looks pretty straightforward and one that does not. Let's do the straightforward one first. How about that? So, playing this again, the rule is make sure the block goes above all water tiles in one turn. Okay. So yeah, that's these four. Just because there's a stepping stone in it, it doesn't mean it's not water, it still is. Okay. So we're looking for northeast, north, east, northeast. Or east, northeast, northeast. Okay, so we could do a little zipper sort of thing. So just bomb bug here, 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 and here, here, here. Does that work? No, I don't need... Okay, so anyway. If I were exploding... Wait, no. Okay, so if you were here, explode. Block goes there. Need to chain it to somebody here who explodes, someone here who explodes, someone here, someone here. Yeah, that's straightforward. Okay. So that just means... Alright, let's re-mark these. Actually, let's clear all marks. Yes. That noise? That's the wrong noise. I have a sound for that, and that's not playing the right one. That's the work I'm giving myself for today. Alright, so anyway, it was, just... should be pretty straightforward, right? Right, so these were... Wait, no, this is not a necessary one. These are explosions. The other ones were connective tissue or something? I forget how I had it marked. Doesn't really matter much. So then... if that's where all the explosions are, how do I set them off? Okay, so I need a fuse to here. So presumably, the most efficient way... Oh, that's not going to... Yes, it is. That will work fine. That's a bomb bug. That's a bomb bug. Oops. No, it's not. This is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have one extra. Am I thinking about this right? Okay, the block starts in an awkward spot, so no. Yeah, I can't move that before starting. So... Right, I see why the stepping stones are here, because they have to be walked across. Okay, so we need another explosion there then, which just means connective tissue here. Okay, so that should be the configuration. And order doesn't matter much. Okay, that does, though. Alright, everybody get out of danger, except for the one who can't. Yeah, you're fine there. Actually, why don't I put you all the way down here? That seems good. Somebody has to go up there, and I guess it's gonna be you. That's fine. You'll walk the wrong way. That's also fine. I can fix. Okay. This all works. Almost. Missing a few ingredients. Okay. So the bomb bug shuffle. Something like this. And that. You did not get together. Your move order is wrong, huh? I can't easily fix that, huh? Alright, what if we rotate around this way? I think that's good enough. Okay, so theoretically that should do the trick. Let's make sure it did. So yeah, you have to know exactly how these are moving, but you know, you have to know that to get the thing done anyway. So explode, block is here. This is next explosion, that's the next one after that. Block is here. This explosion processes. Doing nothing to the block and setting that explosion to go off. Oh, the block never ends up here. Okay, so this is a little bit redundant. Not exactly. This is actually... Okay, so I can make this more accurate then. Technically, you are not one of those, you're one of these. Okay. And also... There's another inaccuracy. You're one of those, and you are actually a explosion. Whoops, no you're not. This one is. Okay. So explode, block goes here. That's next explosion, that's the next one after that. So this is explosion 3. Explosion 2 processes, creating explosion 4. 3 processes, creating 5, yes. 4 processes, pushing block there, creating 6. 5 processes, pushing block here, creating 7. 6 processes, pushing block here. 7 processes, pushing block here. Yep, looks good. Okay, cool. I did it. Alright, that was fun. Now you. Play this room again. So right, I did not understand what was happening here. A lot was... Many things. I can bop that and that de-elevates those. And I can only do that once. I can bop that and that de-elevates those and I can only do that once. I can teleport. I can push these around. I can push you around a little bit. Not really until this is done. Then I get the freedom to do what I need to do. And the statue, house rules say statue must not go here. I sort of have elevation. Sort of. Okay. Okay. So a bomb bug is sacrificing here. I would assume it's supposed to be you somehow? Or do you do something else? Hey, I got a funny idea. I think I was killed by explosion there. Yeah, because this tile of the explosion processes first, de-elevating me after I elevate. Then this tile processes and gets me. I was trying to make it so that I could survive the hot coals for an extra turn. Does that actually work? I don't think cooling off is instant, so if the explosion didn't kill me, the hot coals would. Yeah, you have to, like, actually end your turn. Not on hot coals. And that door reopens too quickly for me to end my turn in the cool. Okay. So... So one of you three is sacrificing here. That means a bomb bug is walking east from here, or south from here, or north from here, or west from here. Let's look at the least likely looking one, the west from here route. So that would require statue to be pushing a block with a bomb bug on it here, while leaf is standing elevated in that spot. Block with bomb bug on it, is that achievable? I don't think it is because I can't get... Wait a second. No, not quite. I can't unstack this quite. If I could manipulate this stack, then it wouldn't be particularly hard to scare a bomb bug in such a way that it would... Oh, actually, wouldn't it? Oh, it might. Okay, so I'm looking at the least likely situation. Then again, crossing the gap. Okay, it could also be pushed from here diagonally, or here... No, that's not valid, because statue can't stand there. Statue could be at this elevation, pushing bomb bug off from up there. During hang time, I think the bomb bug would stay too high and wouldn't actually see leaf. Like, there wouldn't be a moment at elevation 1. It would just go straight from 2 to falling all the way down. Yeah. Okay, so less unlikely directions. North to south is no good because there's nowhere for me to stand. South to north, same problem. So I think it's west to east. If it were west to east, though... Now, okay, so there is an option to do this up front if I want. Why would I want that? But that is an option. I could also put you down here. That's another option. Okay, there are several places that bomb bug could go. It could even stay where it is. Alright, those are all options. The two trapdoors. I could be going in here to prepare something, coming back, and then getting some help across. That might be happening. These have to go somewhere, like there. Someday. Aha, okay, so here's something I spot. I can pull off a monster block onto the ground like that. Okay, who cares? I don't. All of this is set up so that I really cannot get to elevation 1. Except like this. But then I'm in here. There's probably a reason that door is there and it doesn't just start like this. This is maybe just to keep you in that corner until I'm actually in this room doing things. Yeah, I can't explode you like that though. Can I use that stack of 2 to, like, knock over this stack of blocks and get just 1 out? But then, what am I even doing with that? Yeah, not a lot happening here. I'm sure there's a perfectly coherent thing to do here, but just, like, the gap between what the room state is and whatever the solution wants is just turning out to be uncrossable for me right now. I feel like I'm back in, what was it, Ice Push? I have no idea what it wants here. Okay, one more time, working backward. A bomb bug has to die on that sacrifice altar. This is extremely well protected from any bomb bug advance. Sort of. Now, hold on. So that scares you south. So if this could travel across that gap far enough, that would explain the 2 trapdoors. So scare you south once. Step here to blow you up, step on the other one to actually get across. If that were the case, I don't get the point of this toggle switch. But it's maybe one approach I could try. Like, okay, let's try again to connect the dots somehow here. Like, what's the issue? Like, if I start from the start, what I run into is there's a constraint that says statue doesn't die here. That leaves only these 3 bomb bugs. The monster blocks cannot die there because there's no poison in the room and the hot coals aren't directly under the altar. So it's one of these 3. Any bomb bug to move here, it cannot turn this corner because there's a sightline blocker to its west, so a monster block can't turn it instantly. There are hot coals there. It could maybe turn the corner if it were elevated, but I don't have a way to set that up. I can't toggle this with you there. The only valid place to do that from is here, and that's in the sky. No angry eyes are around. I can't have an explosion hit this, because again, the only valid explosion place that wouldn't blow you up. That's not true, there is one here. Because of explosion processing order, that would first boost the door up before killing the thing there? Okay, so those 2 places are valid. Wait, I can test this. Yeah, whoa, this could be weird. Hold on. Is this gonna work the way I imagine? In which way did that not work? I think the way it didn't work was by hot coals. So then what if I did this? There we go. Okay, so the hot coals were what killed me there, because Leaf completes his action phase before the bomb bug does. So before the explosion went off, the hot coals got him. But if I do things in this order, I do end up there. In case that matters. Why was that going to matter? Because I'm looking for a way to get a bomb bug up here. I guess, like, if I could be standing here while a bomb bug is there and the switch gets hit, then the bomb bug would be okay, be able to make that slow turn, walk off, be on the altar, boom, room is done. Okay, so then... Still can't do it. I guess it does work just as well to be above, because it's the left to right, not the top to bottom part of the explosion reading order. But to prime you, I would have to walk across this already. And I can't do that. So I don't think that's going anywhere. What's the statue for? If it's not for sacrifice, then it's for blocking or pushing. Or just an extra thing I have to kill, and I don't think it's that because that's trivial. Or it's for me to claim its block. Or it's to create a... like if I make a crunchy sandwich out of it, then I could push a block without moving, in case that matters. It's way up high. Am I ever awakening it? Here's a way. That's starting to feel like something. Alright, you go away. I want to try some stuff that doesn't involve you. None of that makes sense. But okay, that's certainly the easiest way to awaken this statue. I can unpack these pretty easily, right? Yeah. So just... well, actually, no. No, I kinda can't. Like, to get two of those on the ground, both still explodable. Bottom one is running. And from here, I can't get you to the spot you would need to be at. Now both are exploding. Huh? Oh, hang on a second, I see something. Could the statue just be for doing this? No, I can't awaken it there. Huh? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Because now I'm obviously not interacting with any of that. Also, if I'm going in here and moving the statue around, then how's that statue dying? It's not. Unless it uses the other trapdoor. But that's not helping me sacrifice a bomb bug on the altar. Okay, so I keep getting stalled out on my process of trying to connect point A to point B. Point A is here, point B is there with the room clear. So, if Bombug has to go here, then either it's walking south from here, which means a monster block is getting pushed into the open space for a moment. We can investigate that line of thinking. Actually, can't I just do that pretty easily? No, I really cannot. Several reasons. Well, now hang on, that's not actually a reason there. Okay, well, maybe that's what the statue's for. Oh, that doesn't work. Because the turn order is wrong. Yeah, those explode after... Oh, it's not even turn order, right. Because it's an explosion, you've already taken your movement phase, which is when you decide whether to run away or not. Yeah, you're the first one, you're the second monster. There's a few push blocks too. Yeah, so you're the earliest mover. Okay, so cool, that prunes one line of reasoning. I cannot get a monster block with hang time here to scare you south. I can't scare you north, that's pretty much impossible. That thing I was saying about a statue pushing something over here while leaf stands there doesn't work because of move order. Okay, so prune north, prune east. Pretty sure I can prune south if I've pruned north. There's nothing about south that gives me any form of advantage that north doesn't have. So, it's west. So if it's west... See, it would be as simple as... if the bomb bug were still alive. No. What's the waypoint for? Why would I want to be up here? Oh, wait a second. Here's a thing I can do. Aha! That might be useful. There we go, now I'm at elevation 1. Okay. That might just be something I want to do. So I still have a bomb bug, and now I have 2 push blocks at a reasonable elevation. Can I do anything with these ingredients? I don't think so. Well, let's try doing a little more with that. What if I also knock this over? Okay, I mean, so what? Being reminded of layer cake. Why is there a monster block on top of... Well, I guess now I can push that over under my own power. Alright, so those are all unpacked. This begins to give me some options. I made a bad formation. Let's not do that. Okay. Now those are all recoverable without exploding something. Is there some way that this helps me? Not that I can see. Well, okay, so it does mean I could swap these two bomb bugs and have the earlier moving one out here and the later one inside. Okay, I guess I'll try that. Alright, so if you're coming out, yeah, that can happen later. So that feels mostly right, I would say. So then, I've put you in a terrible spot. That's slightly better. Okay, so you are in there. I can at least try this thing that I wanted to do at some point, I think. Not what I wanted, that's... Still doesn't work. Right, because it's the explosion that needs to go off, and that will always happen after bomb bugs, well, move and action phase. Right, again, it's not because of turn order, it's because of something else. That's just impossible no matter what the turn order is. Okay, so that's not it. I feel reasonably good about this whole knock over the stack thing that I'm doing. That's not an order that works. But once I've knocked over the stack, then what? I cannot imagine a way that a bomb bug gets elevated here and also Leaf does. Well, no. However, there's another thing I could do. I can imagine a way I could cross this gap. And that's the name of the puzzle. You actually just... I don't know. Just be like that for a second. I'm gonna do... No, that won't work. So let's imagine I've done all of that and I need to get across. I would do it... like this, I think? Oh, right. You'd have to be... one more north. That doesn't work. I need you in the south, actually. Or we could do it the other way around. It should be a bit more sensible. No, but the thing is wider there. No, it has to be this way around. Well, I could do it this way. Okay, that's the easy way. Except, okay. Like this? Yes, that gets me across and kills the statue. Doesn't do anything else useful, but it does do those two things. Okay. No. How do I collapse this possibility space? I don't even know, like, I have no confirmation whatsoever that this is useful for a solution. It just seems like it gives me a lot more options. I need a plan for what I'm doing at the end of the room. Okay, so I've worked forward, now let's work backward. If a bomb bug is walking from west to east, yeah, what's the rest of that sentence? Then it has to be on this door up high. So I don't have to stand here because I now have tools that make that redundant. So I have the means... Oops. I have the means to stand here and attract a sightline from there. With the statue's help, I could also get on top of that if I wanted. If I keep that bomb bug around, then I can also cross this gap if I wanted. Okay, so I'm now imagining a shape of the room that involves me going in here once, setting something up, coming back out, using the statue and the bomb bug to cross the gap, maybe after having scared you across here. I can have up to 2 monster blocks. Does any amount of monster block help me get a bomb bug on top of this? Or does anything else? Like, just imagine ways a bomb bug could get elevated here. It steps into the tile, does not prime, then somehow, either later on that same turn or early on the next turn, the switch gets hit. The only 2 things that can do that in this room are Explosion and Ferret Claw. Ferret Claw seems invalid because there's no place to stand that's not within priming range. If it's Explosion, though, I also can't prime one of those. Or can I? I think I can. Okay, so the vision has come to me of... early bomb bug. Okay, so 1 bomb bug here, 1 there. I'd probably want it in the other order than the one that's convenient, but okay. Leaf walks in. 2 bomb bugs look at him. Leaf waits, I guess. 1 bomb bug moves here, another one moves there. No, Leaf does move north. 1 bomb bug is here, 1 is there. Wait again. A bomb bug is here, a bomb bug is there, the one that's here is primed. Step north. Dodge the explosion. Explosion goes off and in its processing order hits this first before the bomb bug coming from the south gets hit by it, but also is standing on the door, so it's safely elevated. So that's the setup I do, then I go back here and don't have another bomb bug to do this. So that would imply I'm knocking this stack over instead of that? Let's see if that's worth investigating. So yeah, I think I will end up trapped on the wrong side. But let's see if the rest of that works. So that would mean you need to go probably a different way here. Like maybe that. So let's set that up. I'll just ditch this for now. Let's see how you behave. Valid. That got a bomb bug up. Okay. Now I can sacrifice the bomb bug. I actually can't. No, I actually can't. It won't die. And even if I could cross the gap to that spot, I would die instead. There's a lot missing here. Well, I got a bum bug on the altar. Whoops. Alright, well, this is a multi-day room as it turns out, because I don't understand what's happening here. I've learned a few things I can do. But again, like, there isn't a line of reasoning I'm able to find to follow from the room's initial state to what it wants me to do. I'm sure it's gonna be cool, it just doesn't have that, like, the path of deduction that I'm looking for. Or I have missed the path, maybe. Anyway, alright, I guess I'll come back another day and see if I can figure this out.